Welcome to yesterday. It's an extension, it's the extended reading of yesterday's Instagram Live. It was a pick a group pile. I just love the way the sun's facing here. So yesterday was you choose ninja, warrior, or was it goddess energy you were more drawn to? Or it could be all, a combination of. So the piles also had an object representing the piles. So here is the ninja. Here was the warrior. And the goddesses are this beautiful yoga heart opening back bend. So you choose. Also, the key word of the whole vibration of the magic on the table of these three choices is release. Got the beautiful mandala that it represents. It's very shape-shifting in all areas of your life. Depending on which group spoke to you will determine the shape shift in that area, or the work, or the reward, or the letting go of, or the receiving, that kind of thing. So before I begin, tell you a little bit about what's going on, or who I am if you're new. I've been doing readings since quite a bit, since I was a teen. I love what I do. Keep in mind, these cards are just vibes. It may feel that it speaks to you. It may feel like something that you didn't want to hear. But it also can bring something you were so glad you heard. Most of the time, it's more for guidance and reassurance and something that you already do know. Or maybe you just seek a little more relief about your situation. So always know that when you schedule a one-on-one reading with me, which the information is in the description, it's very, very detailed. One-on-one, no bullshitting around, straight up. Here, I just tap into the magic of the table and what they have to say. And so I also appreciate all the sharing, all the ones that have booked readings with me. You know how much fun we have. I love what I do. It's very simple to get in touch with me. Just email me. That's it. Or if you are on Instagram, DM me there. My page is down below. My Instagram pages are on private, so don't be shy. Write me a message. I read everything. I really do. And right now, for the month of November, and it doesn't matter when you view, energy is energy. A message is a message. It's just that. But if you are viewing this in current, as I film this, November special is $40 readings, full readings for the month of November. So with that said, I'm going to elaborate on the ninja energy. So you might want to listen to the Instagram live that is the foundation of these choices, combinations of the cards already on the table. I will be showing you the images as well. I show the images so you may see something personally for yourself that I didn't mention, or you might see a symbol or something that pertains to you through the images. This is not traditional tarot. These decks are very unique and have a very beautiful, I feel, more empowering take on the tarot. They just really vibe with me. Okay, so I'm going to begin first with my creative ninjas. Creative indeed. Creative, grounding, stealth in your transformation, stealth in how you want to refill your cup and start things over. There has been a lot of manifestation energies going on. And a lot of us have been feeling uncertain, very exhausted, like we're in waiting for it to materialize and bring magic to our lives. But we had to have cleared that heart space, and that has not been easy. I know that. I know. So for my ninjas, that keyword is stealth, and you've had to release quite a bit to attain this Ace of Cups that is coming to you. You've been focused on one thing in particular is your focus, and nothing else matters. No, it matters. It's just that you know that once you focus on one thing, it opens up everything else. Because this has seemed to be a block in the past or for a while. So since you started this new cycle, and you did start this new cycle, it's not been easy, but you have a sass about it. I love your sass. Like, excuse me, I told you. You know, like if you haven't been heard, like, but you don't say much, you're stealth. It's an attitude I'm feeling. Okay, through it all, you ninjas that have trained in silence, it's not been about notice me. It's not been about give me attention. It's been really it's separated because it's in a way hidden. It's very smart. When you are transforming something very, very deep, it's best you don't say nothing and keep to heart. Keep it to your heart space. And you've been very selective. You're very discerning. People have burnt bridges with you, but you've also done that too, so you understand. So there's no hate. There's no vengeful feelings, and that's been really rough because you want that other person to feel what you did. Kind of, it doesn't work that way. You are your own closure. You are your own healer. And you will be drinking a beautiful cup of manifestation and a pouring out to you. It is coming. Another thing about my readings here is that they usually don't go past 3 months. Because if you take a look at your life, it's always changing, always evolving. There's always a new day. You're free to choose. Everyone else has freedom of choice. say so, get what I mean? I'm very much in the now. But you will be drinking your heart's desire very peacefully. Because this has been a very humbling experience, ninjas. To be in silence, to be away, to not say, and to keep training. Training could be anything for you. It doesn't have to necessarily be physical body. Whatever that training is for you. Could be your physical body. Maybe it is to incorporate your physical body and reclaim that back. But the only one that can take care of us is us. You yourself, that's it. Okay, I was going to do an extended from this vibe. Ninjas. The other one card that was a message to the ninjas that there is a sun. And anytime I see the sun, I love the sun. The sun is like the ultimate for me when I see it in the reading. The sun, right? The sun. And that means that should put a smile. It puts a smile on my face if there's a sun at the reading, because everything's going to be fuck yeah. Yeah. Definitely rewarded. Although, before that sun can truly come through, ninjas, there's some truth that's going to come down. There's some truth coming. And this is an Ace of Swords. So it is also a new beginning. Interesting, you have an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Swords here. What a beautiful partner. Okay. Yeah, just like I was saying, swords are it's like swords, it's like you don't want ugly overgrowth in your garden. You don't want mites or critters eating up your plants that you have nurtured and wanted to grow. You take your knife and do what? This is a ninja of truth. Truth's very important to you. Not being lied to is really something that gets to you and triggers you when you're lied to. When you're not on, you've already started to inherit the truth, because I say this a lot in readings and it keeps coming up as a message, which is very sword oriented. Is that when you live in your truth, I mean, what is the truth? But you know, whatever's true for you, right? Truth, where it is of humbleness and honor, integrity, real. It's not easy. But when you do, you're going to find that no one can lie to you, because you're no longer lying to yourself. So when people lie and you absorb it and accept it, maybe is it not that you're, not telling the truth about it yourself? Because there's situations here that we got in, and we're not all that innocent. Like there's always two sides of the story, but in order to be empowered and live as I see this sword, it takes a lot of courage and honor within yourself for your words to be clean, especially towards another. You know when you fucked up. I know when I do. Who wants to admit it? Who wants to clean it up? That is the vibration of the ninja, is to clean it up. And then what comes to you? what you've cleaned up, you're not that old person anymore. Therefore, you're not going to attract that anymore. And besides, you're very discerning now and very selective. People have burned a bridge with you, and that's it. Ya esto. Off. I'm looking to see if my table wants any additions to what I'm looking at. So let me show you the beautiful images. Okay, there's the beautiful Ace of Cups. With that eyeball right there. Focused. So ninjas, know that all is going to align. There will not be... It's like a total alignment of every aspect of your life as well. Here's the Five of Wands. Your ancestors here are also very happy and proud that you have broke old paradigms and have healed family, ancestor type old beliefs or cords that they did not have the strength at the time or came back to do in another lifetime, and here you are doing it. Don't back down from your passion. Keep on going. You take hold of that flame just as the Muerta has here. And she's so cute. Look at the expression. There's a little mischievousness there. She's so sassy. And with the big red sombrero, the hat, it's a very, very passionate card, but it's one that's misunderstood here. Because if there has been tempers and emotions of anger that are very chargy, they're always mistook as being, oh, it's so negative. Well, how could it be fucking negative if that's what I'm passionate about? It's like you're so passionate about something, it pisses you off, and you'll stand for it and you'll protect it. And there you are drinking the cup, drinking your manifestation, replenishing, renewal of the ninja and all your stealth work. And you can be proud. Ms. Queen of Swords here. So we have a king and a queen. Interesting that there is a king cup, ace, and a high court card here of sword, king of sword, queen of sword, and ace of sword. Very interesting combo. So now in ninjas, I'm going to rearrange this. This is why I wanted to do an extended reading here. Oh yeah, and that's the Ace of Swords. Okay, I want you to take a look at that, because there's a couple here. So ninjas, if you're married or already partnered, if you have a partner, you're going to have to find some creativity to regain that spark back. Take a class, go away, make it happen, bring some spice back. Well, it seems to me it's going to come. It's coming. For those of you, and then we have the stone of the creativity here. Grounding. And for those of you that do not have a partner, perhaps one is coming, but one that is truthful and where your level is now. because you're not taking it. You're discerning now, right? No more drama, no more fighting. You know, your heart's open, but you got your sword. So watch out, motherfuckers. You don't know who you're dealing with, because I know if you're going to lie to me or if you're true. Salud. That's nice. Woo. So that was the ninja energy. Going to move on to the warriors. Which had the object of the Buddha. Who is facing west? Oh yeah, this was a really interesting combination here. To show you see how up close I can get with this Buddha. Okay, so, but I'll show you on the reverse camera. You'll probably see it. You'll see it a little bit more sharper image. But he's in seated posture, but he has a grin, like he has a smirk on his grin. It's like if he took a big rip of opium or something, because he is high. He's so lifted and so relieved and so living in the solar plexus. And the warriors here, your solar plexus are the ones that have been strengthened the most during this time. Because there has been some choices here. Maybe some of you had to move location. Maybe some of you had to quit that job. Some of you are just dangling there over the cliff going, how's it all going to happen? How's it all going to be? Am I going to be okay? Because I feel exhausted. It's like, it's time. This is really cool. It's not going to stay there. This is just where it is, right? Like the beginning of the vibe here. It gets better. I think I am going to leave my jacket on. It's like, it's the seasons, man. It's like I'm staying cozy today. Okay. These are my balancing warriors. I would say a lot of this would have had to do with locations, environment, and the abundances of monies. So maybe you've had to juggle, do I keep this job, save this job, keep this person? It's been a balancing act for you. And your journey has been, it seems like it's been a long one. Whatever you've been dealing with, well, who hasn't been dealing with? It's been everybody. But in this case, this is what I'm seeing here, is that you are mighty strong from this. And being strong doesn't mean that you have to keep go. There's a time for rest, but there hasn't been. It seems like that. Like it's been very exhausting. Because it's mostly been heady, and forgetting to drop down to the heart, but it's been real heady. It's been driven. It's been, I'm standing, I'm going to keep going. I get the warrior vibe. It's like, when do I get to let my guard down? When do I let to just like sit back and right now? Now would be the time. But you're going, what I'm saying here is your work isn't unacknowledged. I like that you do have the support, and if you feel like you don't, go ask for it. Here's the beauty of social media, and if you are a social media-er, you can always find someone awake 24/7. At least I know I can. Across the sea, across the street, up, down, all around. I like you warriors as well. A lot of this warrior vibe here is medicine related. Medicine people that have used medicines versus drugs, medicines to guide your path, a lot of you. Because there's medicine here in this read. And if you want to know what I mean by medicine, let me open the third eye here, because this is my favorite medicine. But the ultimate medicine are the ones where you journey for real. Like you prepare the body and the spirit, everything, the mind, soul, heart, body, mind, heart, soul, spirit. When you receive medicines that are like a sacrament, like this one here. It's going to be my 23rd anniversary with ayahuasca. So we're talking real journey. Maybe some of you, that's what you're seeking. So if you want to know more about that, in particularly ayahuasca, just message me, email me. 23 years tomorrow. 23 years ago, I got introduced to it. Before it was Celebrity Fabulous and Documentary Fabulous. Someone said, this is what you're going to be doing. Didn't ask me if I wanted to. Said this is what I was going to be doing. That was his approach to me. Because a medicine like this, or what you're seeking an outlet for, you're seeking this. You're ready for it. You're balanced enough. You've noticed that it's self that I want to work on and make myself stronger, whether it be physically, whatever area it is, you want some strength. The reason why medicine shows up here, it just does, is that I have agreed to be her messenger. Ayahuasca is a sacrament from life. I've often said to people, if I ever be in my deathbed and I want to breathe my last breath, can you just give me a little before I go? Just a little dab on the tongue, just to know that that's why I'm here. She's very beautiful, and she's always so great to me. She's so beautiful. She's always so good to me. So I'll be doing a live tomorrow about that. I'll pop up. Anyways, getting back to you warriors, the reason why I mention that is that you're seeking something bigger than yourself. Because it's been exhausting to do it on your own, or it's been exhausting you're kind of feeling like taking it on by yourself. And it's been exhausting to make like really big decisions and let things go. It's been really a nice ride, hasn't it? But see, you've become the teacher. You've become a person that has everything they need. You have all your tools. I'd come to you. You have a very charismatic vibe now. You might have always had it, but something woke up in particularly where you're exposed or you're not afraid to have people see you. It's time. It's time. It's a very, you've been gifted very highly. Very highly. This warrior vibe is very much self-taught, independence, like wanting independence in what you do. So if you've had a job, a career, and you've been doing this, but you want something to start on the side, then go start it, because it just might take over. And you might find that it's like feeling very honored and very blessed and very humble about what you've been through. Similar to the first pile of the ninja, this warrior wasn't very vocal. It got internalized more. The vocal part, it just got to the point where you felt that you're not being heard, so it got internalized. But you do have your VIPs, your go-tos, the ones you can trust. But you are someone that guides, that can take on more. Like it's like almost being of service as well. But you have all you need. And again here, if you feel you want to move locations, travel, it's good time right now. A lot of people are moving right now in the winter and they don't give a fuck because they're done. So, but this is not reactive. This is because you've taken the time out to think about it and really balancing things out. This is not an easy warrior pile here, because it kicked your ass. It's kicking mine just feeling it. And it's very humbling. But it's like you have this something that people want now. Because it gave you, doing what you were doing gave you a lot of ideas. And you tried some, and then some didn't work, and some did work. But your ending card here, so I think, okay, so show you. It started with the Two of Pentacles next to the Emperor, just in case, you want to know what the cards are. But the bottom row is the Magician, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. And again, this is not traditional tarot, I do. These cards are a very interesting take on a traditional tarot. It's like you have this allure and a charm, and you're not afraid to have yourself out there. Exposure is going to be safe to you. Why? Because this Eight of Pentacles Queen here don't give a fuck. You want my magic or not? No? Okay. There's no mood here of taking it personal or making it mean something about yourself. You just say, oh, okay. I'm not your teacher. Okay. It's not chargy at all, because you know what you possess. You know the magic that you are. So let me show you. On the infinity symbol itself, you've acquired a lot of skills here, warriors. You make magic happen. You've made it happen because you were willing to take risks. You were willing to feel it all, the ups, the downs, the changes of not having to having to not having to having. You've been up, down, left, right, north, south, east, west. You've been everywhere, it seems. It's also caused you expansion, and you have skill here. You've obtained something that you've been doing, or who you are already has gotten to the higher levels where you're parting the fucking sea. And this is really embracing it and owning it as well. It's going to show you the Buddha. See? Look at him. Dude took a big fucking whiff. He is high as fuck, this guy. Show you the rest. It actually looked like this on my table when I was like looking at it. So what this actually has me see is that it was faced to the west, and it's wanting to come over here more to the north, which is like more towards heart space on my table. So there's Mr. Buddha here. And look what's underneath it. Isn't that cool? Okay. Next. So here's their take on the emperor. Look at the plants. Look at the little marijuana leaves. How sweet. So medicina is present here for those that are partakers. This is also a card of needing rest. This is a card of, yes, you're badass and strong now, but please take a break once in a while. It's not all that serious, you know. Smoke some more. You know, go on a mushroom journey. You want to go deeper and not bullshit around, go do an ayahuasca ceremony. But know that before I say about ayahuasca here, and I'll put back the emphasis on the Buddha. No, don't do that. Okay. Is that it's not for everyone, okay? It just shows up. It speaks to you, beautiful. Not, and you go a different route, that's fine with me, because it looks like you've got all your tools here anyhow, man. This is what you're seeking. This is what you're going to become. I'd go see you for your expertise. And you have many ways of looking on it. Many ways. There's not just one way. Interesting that the card says will. And there's a lot of symbols in the hands here, which are actually, if you know how to read that. It's like, you know, this says it all. Look at what you become. You're the magician. You have all what you need. You've been through that balance. It's beautiful. And it is an honor, and it's very humbling. It's very, very heady. It gets so heavy up there. Interesting that she has her sombreros full of the candles and the weight. And here it just seems like you found your path. It's like it's lightened up. And it's an honor to serve. Honor to be where I'm at now. It was very humbling. And that lesson, I know it kicked your ass because I can feel it. Took a lot of surrendering, huh? Might even felt like you sacrificed much. Like almost everything. Whatever you were doing, it was a high game. There was a lot at stake here. On the last card, look at this bitch. She has that magic bag. You know what you possess. She has a really beautiful crown of silver, and she has a grin though, doesn't she? See, but that's your allure. That's your magic and your charismatic beauty. The reason why I also mention medicine is that there's viney, green, and that magic is in that bag. Plant medicine is very magical. So, awesome, warriors. Woo! Warrior energy. Oh, I'm going to leave it just how I have it right there. Going to move on to the goddesses. Which had charms, by the way. So let's see how did they, that's right, that was, so let me put this in front. It was paired with this right here. As I get the cards ready. So the goddess energy, the top line, the moon, the fool, second row, judgment, the chariot, justice, damn. And then it ends with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some renewal across the table. Big new beginnings. That manifestation coming in. Long awaited as it seems. I agree, I'm with you. Like, when is it coming? I'm waiting. I'll keep training. Try not to figure it out, because you can't. Because once you figure it out, the plan changed already. That's some good brew. Okay. So I'll pay my attention to the goddesses. This posture here is beautiful already. Heart opening, very intense. What is going on with all of this is that it does take strength. It takes a little endurance. A little commercial. Special K. Is that funny? They named a cereal Special K. And when I hear the word Special K, I think of something completely different, if you know what I mean. Okay. So it does take strength. It takes much openness. And it takes a lot of desire to want to be able to get your body to open up to do this. So the object is a metaphor here. And if you're wondering what this object is, it is me. I put myself through this. This is molded out of a picture. Someone DM'd me and asked me if they could use my image and make figurines off their 3D printer as a, whatever she wanted to do. So she made a heart opening series. And this is one of the 4 that she sent to me. So this is molded after me. Of course, my body looks a little different, but this is just, the 3D printer. See? But this is me doing this. And it's a very intense feeling. But when it opens up after I release it and flop to the floor, it feels so good. It's such a beautiful release afterwards. But it takes work to obtain openness like this. Especially if you've had... I went through a car crash and thought, oh, right, I'll be bending like this anytime in my life. So I'm very honored and grateful that I can. And I worked at it. Not just once a week. And not overdoing it either, because after doing a really intense posture like this, there's repair for me. I let my back repair, and then I go back and do it again. So that's a little bit of a vibe on this object. But we start off the reading with the moon, and this is very much beautification. Like if you, like you're alarmed, or your body gave you attention, or something just set off the light, goddesses energy, and you're like, you know what? I really need to do this. I've had enough. This also has to do with the outer part of your, how you look. Because it has a little beautification charm here. This is a charm of beauty. And because of this reinvention of self, I don't know if you cut your hair, put on a little makeup once in a while, change your clothes, but it's mostly your body. And you're figuring it out by now that if you're trying to change something from outside yourself, it didn't work. You either got burnt out, disillusioned, disappointed, and you went further back on the habits you were trying to break. And now they were even more. I understand. So right now, the moon is asking you to surrender. Surrender into what you stand for. Wake up every morning to what drives you and take it on. It's something in your body. Like, I don't know if it's like you want to change something that you're eating, drinking, but it's movement. It's asking you need to move. Sculpt your life. Use the metaphor of sculpting your body as how you're sculpting your life. And no more complaints, no more crybaby validations. Those are all good. They're valid. But it doesn't give you what you want, does it? It just pushes you further back. So Goddess says, I know you're wanting this. You wanting this transformation. It's out of control over here. Excuse me, the card fell on the floor. Okay. I know we're going to get to you. It's like, me. Okay. I'm Burly on the moon. But you know what I mean? It's a very like alarming realization about yourself. But you're taking that journey though, because you got a really cute, beautiful full card. And what's in the full card? The sun. And anytime I see the sun, means that you're going to go there. But you need to step out of your box and your shell and your disbelief in yourself, though. Use your emotions to channel that bitch. Here's another thing about this whole anger, that it's negative. Okay. Misunderstood by being passionate about something. Again, like in the other pile, it's like you're so passionate about it, you stand for it, that's what drives you, that it pisses you off sometimes if it's disrespected or dishonored. But you need to channel that through your body now. Take care of your body. It's the only machine we have. We can't turn it in. You can turn in your car. That's worth, if you had a car that was worth, even a 200K, you could still get another fucking car. Sometimes 2,000K in cold money wouldn't be able to save your life, but maybe it could, and you wouldn't need it if you address your issues now with your body, whatever it may be. I think you're gladly doing this, though. There's no resistance about it, because you've had to have been on this journey to see it for yourself. You did fine. You did fine, but you were lacking the nurturing towards the self. You might have been having to give self to other things, especially if you're a mom, or you've been taking care of somebody else that has needed, care. You've done plenty of service now. How about doing some service for yourself, is what the moon is saying. Surrender into that. And I think you already have, because this is really cute. The Fool card here, it's so cute, because it is about your heart. It's no longer up here. It moved from here to here in your heart space, and your heart is the one that's driving you forward. What you stand for, your leadership, you're the most important one first. And it's not a selfish thing. You're the most important one first, because if it isn't you first, then how can you for anything or anyone else? And there's a real gangster energy about this. Really gangster vibe. Like it's something that you need to be more aggressive about to want it. You got to really fucking want it. You got to want it more than I want it for you. And very rare do I meet somebody that fits that category, because not many people are willing to do what it takes. Not many. But the goddess is here on this table. You are. I'm proud of you that you're going to dig yourself out of that grave. It's time. It's time to come alive again, goddesses. It's time to find, you're going to find that key. It's going to be successful for those of you that put it in and say yes and go on that journey and trust yourself. Check before and after pictures, goddesses. I know you are. I know you are, because wait till I turn the cards over so you could see. Okay. So it's like through your journey you will arrive, and you will meet goals, and there will be celebration, and you will get to have the things in life that were stripped from you, and you will learn how to incorporate that back into your physical body and being, where it lives in your heart, and you actually experience it. I get the dark, but it's time to party and celebrate and let go of how it's supposed to be. Like I said, it's the solar plexus area, your center. It's ready. Oh yeah, that's right. She shows up here. Oh, let me just be with that for a minute. Because it ends with justice, and the justice card is very she's really beautiful. The Saint Death, the Santísima Muerte. But see, all is balanced here. She's saying, let me take the, like, there's remnants, like the little cords that need to be cut. Let release them to me. So if you do ritual work, magic work, it's very honored that you cut the cords, that you have seriously stopped talking to certain people, started listening more to yourself. And this is the most divinely guided vibe in either of the piles because it's very magical here. It's very magical. See, what you feared when you came to face it was no longer how you thought it would be. In fact, it was honored. And because you faced it, look what I'm bringing to you. I want to show you what the images look like. The magic lighter. Okay, here we go. This is the moon card. Yeah, so yeah, you can see the charm. And if you notice in the beautiful charm here, the beauty of the charm, that it's connected here. So more connectedness. You were missing the nurturing. So, and this is interesting, it's in the form of a ring. So partnerships, because you're going to change your body here. You're changing. So you're going to attract different people, different situations, because you will no longer be that old person, no longer in the physical body. And I know you're going to go do it because look at how cute the Fool card is. Now look, he's got that sword. There's a gun, a sword, and a guitar. Guitar is very, very heart instrument. He's leaving that grave. Look at how cute the butterfly. Look how cute the Fool card is. So, and there's the sun. The sun rays guiding your way. It's good. I'm so proud of you, goddesses, for going forward and stepping forward from this to this. He's happy. Woohoo! New start. And this is where I say that it needs to be treated aggressively, like cut the bullshit out already. And you're coming out of the grave. Look, they're helping you. They're like, sweet, she's gonna join. Sweet. You're not gonna like recognize yourself. It's the best thing that you could do for yourself. Trust us. We've done it. Get your ass up out of that coffin, girl. Also came with the charm, I will. And here's the other charm with the star and the key. Interesting take on the chariot. Most of the time it's depicted as, someone riding the carriage and there's the two beasts driving the force. But with the energy of this chariot card, because that's very much coming towards you, it's like you've already arrived and they're just waiting for you. The party's there, the celebration, your goals are going to be met. If you will, like I said, you will be attracting people that are different from what your experience is of your old body. And it has nothing to do with the outside. But what you work on the inside, it shows on the outside. And this is very much sculpting, very divinely guided. For some of you, there's a major partner coming because a lot of this body health thing I've been feeling is because of certain situations and certain people and certain beliefs and stuff in our, on our head. And the Martha's there like, it's going to be taken away. Just give it up. Just give it to me. Give it to me. But this is quite the party here. Okay, so Indie card Indie card here. I don't want to cover that. That's pretty. The I will is the Ace of Pentacles. Take the risk. Take the risk. There's a little grasshopper there. He's ready to jump. He jumped. He made it. It's whatever you're investing in, whatever you step forward, it's yours, okay? It's yours. It's yours. Well, where did it go? Ah. Salud. That's beautiful. The goddess energy rocked. So thank you for being with me today, for watching, for sharing. Message me. Look for my Instagram account. I do live readings there as well. And one-on-one readings are $40 this month, November 2022. Every month I have a different special, because every month is special. So thank you so much. I'll be live soon. See you soon.